going to be taking a look at your present situation, the possibilities or obstacles, and the best course of action. This particular video is for the sign of Sagittarius. Alright, so Sagittarius is his present situation. We have the Hermit. Alright, so Sag, I want to say you are on a deep spiritual journey at this current point in time. You know, you can really be going through possibly a time of healing, disconnecting from others, looking inward, and really figuring out what needs to be healed so that you can move forward in the proper direction. And I feel like there's a lot that you've been finding out about yourself, and there's still a lot that you've yet to find out about yourself. And, in turn, learning about the self helps you to connect deeper with others. Like that saying, you can only meet them as deeply as they can meet themselves. So I see, you're really finding out a lot here. Not only about yourself, but maybe even, the way that things work in the world, the way that other people work. Alright, Sagittarius' possibilities or obstacles. Let's see. Whoa, that flipped out. Yeah, you see, with the Five of Cups here, I get the vibe that this is really what kind of set you off on this particular journey. There was a situation where you were left feeling rather disappointed. Maybe somebody wasn't who you thought they were, who they made themselves out to be. Maybe a particular situation did not work out as you had hoped. But either way, that situation had really caused you to want to go inward, to want to take a deeper look at yourself. Alright, now lastly, Sagittarius' best course of action. Oh, nope, that is 3. I only need 1. Best course of action. Ooh, okay. So we have the Hierophant. Now, I feel like this is the universe kind of nudging you to, dig deeper into spirituality, right? Dig deeper into possibly, if you have any spiritual practices. And if you don't, maybe you should start one or more. Like, for example, right, my doing tarot is something that I do daily. I have a journal where, I am using 3 Kim Kranz decks that I'm trying to get to know better. I'm trying to memorize, right? So every day I take the time out to do a reading for myself, just pulling 1 card from each deck, and then I journal about it. I write down the meanings in all 3 cards in the book. And for me, what makes things easier to memorize for me is I'm like a visual person. If I write down everything, that's going to help me to memorize it. And I'm going to have the vision of the card, right? Looking in the book, and all that stuff really helps me personally to learn more about what it is that I'm doing, to further what it is that I'm doing. So maybe, you're being asked to journal, whether it's about your dreams or like a tarot journal if tarot is something that you do. You know, maybe you've been called to, you know, buy books to help you learn more about whatever it is you're studying spiritually. You know, it could be astrology, tarot, numerology. There's really a lot here that you can really delve into. So whatever is more particular to you, I feel like, you know, during this hermit mode that you're in here, I feel like you're being asked to really, you know, do all the research that you can. Like when you come out on the other side, you know, you're going to come out in this Hierophant energy where you're going to be like a sort of a master of whatever it is you've been working on. Yeah, you see, with the Ace of Pentacles here, I really get that you're going to, at the end of this all, right, I feel like you're going to receive an offer. You're going to be presented with an opportunity, possibly. You know, it could, with the Hierophant here, it could possibly be an opportunity to teach what you know, to teach what you've been learning, what you've been looking into. And then we have the Page of Cups. You know, I really feel like this is something that is really, like, how do I put this? It's like, it's something that is really going to make you feel kind of like, you know, this curiosity, right? It's really going to not only spark that curiosity, but it's going to give you the proper tools, space, time to really, you know, dig in to those curiosities, properly learn about that which is really kind of lit your fire in a sense. And I mean, the Page of Cups for some can also speak to receiving an apology. So that could also speak to this Five of Cups here, where there was this disappointing situation. I feel like maybe that individual could be coming back around to deliver an apology. And now here, next up, we have the King of Swords. So I get that, you know, you're being really straightforward, you're drawing boundaries, you're probably letting this person know, right? Like, this is who I am, these are my beliefs, this is what I do, and if you don't like it, you can leave. I really don't care. You're taking this very seriously, and after your previous experience with this individual, you know, you understand what boundaries you need to draw. And then lastly, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And I really get that, you know, all of this is really happening for a reason. This is all divinely guided, I want to say, especially with both the Hermit and the Hierophant, right? Like, I feel like you were being guided to this journey for a particular reason. And it could be, you know, for you to teach this, for you to open the minds, open the eyes, the hearts of others to what is really possible here. It could be like anything, like spiritual base. It could be like, you know, you could be like a, what would they call that? Like, you could be some sort of like spiritual guide, like help guide people on their path. So you could be like a tarot reader, you could be an astrologer, you can maybe be dabbling in like self-help, and you know, the things that you went through is going to help you help others to move through whatever it is that they're going through, whatever it is that they're struggling with. Maybe you could be some sort of therapist or a psychologist, somebody who is there to help people through what they're going through. But either way, I feel like where you end up is exactly where you're supposed to be. You know, the universe is guiding you towards whatever for a particular reason. You know, you are meant to do this. Whatever has happened here was meant to happen for you. To sort of, I don't want to say push you, but maybe like point you in a particular direction. Alright, Sagittarius. This is the message that I have for you tonight. Or today, rather. I usually record at night, but it's daytime. I was just feeling it. Alright, so I do hope this serves you well. Be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.